Hello and good morning. Welcome to the In Wheel Tire Talk Show. Coming up, author John Brooks talks about his new book, Le Mans, the official history, 2000 to 2009. Later in Jeff's car culture, Jeff has 10 easiest cars to work on. And Mr. Mars has a review of the new Chrysler Pacifica. Howdy to you and welcome. Along with Mike Out of This World Mars, we always need more Jeff Zekin and Chief Engineer David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. Thank you so much for joining us here on this Saturday morning for our live broadcast. If you're listening on a podcast, we thank you for that too. We just thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Kind of thank
Being you.
And don't go changing it to try to please me. There is that. Well, let's just get right to it, shall we? Our guest this hour is author John Brooks, who's talking to us from a little place just outside of London called Esher. And John, it's great to have you with us as the sun goes down there just outside of London.
Well, thank you for inviting me. It's a privilege.
Well, so are you a well-known author out there in Great Britain?
Not really. This is my first book as such.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I have written a couple of other things for wealthy people who want books about themselves racing.
Well, I can see that you've got all of the chapters right behind you there in the bookshelf.
Yeah. In Wheel Time's going to be next.
Yeah, In Wheel Time. And we'll take up the bottom shelf on that one. But at any rate, so my first question is Le Mans, the official history, 2000 to 2009. Now, Le Mans has gone on as long as I think I've been alive. Am I mistaken?
1923 it kicked off.
That was the year I was born. Yes,
Yeah, and then before that, in 1906, they had the first ever Grand Prix on a circuit, rather than a race between two towns or cities. But that wasn't near where the current circuit is. It was out to the east of the track. I think it took like 2 days and 14 hours or something. So they have a big history of motoring in Le Mans.
Well, before you joined us, I was talking to my partners here on the show. I said, there's something that's always been appealing to me about the cars themselves. And I assume it's been a while, but I assume that it's still open top sports car racing, basically.
Sadly, no. The last of the open tops disappeared in 16, 17.
Why?
Safety. In 2012, Audi made the jump from 2011. Audi made the jump from open top cars like the R8 that dominated prototypes in the period covered in my first half of my book, and they shifted to a closed cockpit, partly because of regulations on tire changes, partly because the power was cut back, so aerodynamics became more and more important if you were going to maintain the speed. And in many ways it was a very fortunate change, because during the race in 2011, both Alan McNish and Mike Rockenfeller had massive accidents. McNish landed on the roof on the barriers just past the Dunlop Bridge, and Rockenfeller had some massive accident, ended up in the trees in the night. And they both stepped out and walked away. Okay, they went to the medical center for a bit of a check. But had they been open cars, we might have been repeating what happened to Paul Michele Alboreto in 2001.
So they went in the right direction. And, I guess the point that I was going to make is the fact that, boy, isn't that dangerous to have an open top car with today's speeds? Who are the manufacturers of the cars, engines, chassis, that sort of thing today?
Today, you're asking a historian here.
From your book, from 2009. That's close enough. That's close enough to today.
That started with, shall we say, Audi toe in the water in 1999, and they ran an open car and a closed car, and they came to the conclusion the open was a much better option, which is a bit unfair on the closed car because the whole thing was thrown together in a matter of months. And in the end, the theories and the design of the closed car, the R8C, set off the train of thought that ended up with the Bentley, which was a closed car. But it's a lot easier to change drivers, a lot easier with problems with when it's wet or humid. There's no windscreen to keep clean or keep clear. You didn't need to carry an air conditioning unit. However, the rules gradually pointed in that direction. They reduced the amount of power, etc. And that was going on even during the second half of the book period. Peugeot came with a diesel to chase Audi's diesel, and they ran a closed car. And while they only enjoyed one win at Le Mans, they beat Audi in quite a number of the other races. But Audi had a lot of very, very good people, but not just drivers, but the engine guys, the chassis guys, the mechanics, Reinhold Jost's team. Also, there was a considerable American contribution as well from Champion Racing down in Florida. So I must admit, I too think that the open-top cars look better in some ways. And but, you know, things move on, and we can't afford to have accidents where people are injured or worse. So that's how it's come about now.
John, let me ask you this. Why the time frame from 2000 and 2009? Was that something that you had a passion for, or was it a request?
Well,
how did you get to that time frame?
You might notice there's a number of books here. And there's a marvellous chap called Quentin Spurring, who had edited Autosport for 20 years and then set up his own magazine called Race Car Engineering, which is probably the top magazine dealing with technical stuff. And he decided one day that he was going to do a history of Le Mans. So he contacted the Automobile Club de l'Ouest and persuaded them. He got them to answer, which is quite amazing. Normally they don't bother if it's come from across the channel, but obviously Quentin was more influential than me. And he did 23, 29, 30, 39, 49, 59, 60, 69, etc., all the way to 1999. And he completed that in 2014. Then, unfortunately, his wife developed a nasty condition. And being the gentleman that he always was and still is, he decided that was it. He was going to stop, and his wife would be his focus from then on. As I said, a proper gentleman. And then somebody else had the book for a number of years. I won't say who it was. And they didn't turn anything in. And the publisher, Evro, and the saintly publisher, director, Mark Hughes, eventually lost his patience with this chap and somehow gave me the job.
Huh.
I've been involved with a book for the GT side of things. Stefan Rettel, who runs the World Championship for GT cars, GT3, and he did a book to celebrate 25 years in business. And somehow or other, I got asked to do an essay, and Mark rather liked it, thought the style was okay. I have to say, I was quaking in my boots when I finally signed the contract, because how do you follow someone like Quentin Spurring?
Well, obviously, somebody thought that you were okay to carry on.
Willing to take the torch?
Yeah, one thing you learn, I mean, I now understand why the other guy didn't manage to turn things in. He writes for about 10 magazines. He's running and racing all over the world. he just didn't have the time. It makes me wonder how the guys like Clement Askey, who held down a senior executive position at Ford, managed to turn out the amazing books he did and still does. I saw him a couple of weeks ago in London at the RAC Book of the Year Award, which he won one of the categories, at 91. I mean, it's quite amazing.
Oh my God! It gives all of us hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it does. It does. You should talk to him as well. He's an Evro publisher. I mean, he's just turned out a 3-volume thing on supercharging and turbocharging, and it's several hundred pages long, and you'd need a supercharged engine to lift the thing. But,
John, are you married?
I think I am.
I was going to say, because I was going to say, your wife is probably going to go, and you're writing what? Yeah, and you really are delving into turbocharging and supercharging. Way to go, John.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I chose not to do that. I mean, I had an advantage over a lot of people in that I took all the pictures in the book.
So that helps.
And that was kind of leads into my next question. Is this one of those books that I want to buy for a Christmas present for somebody?
I think you should buy dozens of copies, frankly.
Exactly.
One of the things that I love about British folks is their sense of humor, and I've always been attracted to that, and you seem to fit the bill quite well.
Well, we have a lot to laugh about here. Laugh or cry.
Beats the crying.
Yeah.
That's exactly
I think
right.
that given my interest in America, and I do have an interest in America, there's plenty to laugh about and cry there as well.
Lord, you bet.
But having said that, I got very lucky. I was an accountant till 97. And then I was doing so much traveling around the world doing photography that the chairman of the design agency I worked for in London said, I think you should do it full time. The downside, of course, is no new BMW every 4 or 5 months. There was nobody to pay the expenses. Quite often you didn't get paid by the clients, or maybe it was just the rogues that saw me coming. So I got kind of lucky, though, in that I did manage to stagger on financially long enough to make it. And then in the decade following the one I've written about, I actually ended up doing PR and making a film. But in the 2000s, the early 2000s, I got lucky and ended up doing the American Le Mans series. Didn't cover every race, but the vast majority from 99 through to 2001. So I got to know North America reasonably well. And then I wrote for a number of websites, like Speed Hunters or Driving Line, and they were sponsored by Electronic Arts or a tire company, Nitto Tire. So you knew the money would come in each month.
And you also know that we fit right underneath all of those famous and wonderful companies that you have worked for.
Mm-hmm.
And now you can brag about the fact that you have appeared live on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show.
Yeah. You're going to be getting calls from all over
the globe.
the next city.
Yeah. The next city.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's that.
I'm sure. Yeah, well, I'm sure. But I mean, I've been lucky in that I got given the opportunity. I've been put forward for a couple of awards. I didn't win them, but even being selected is an honor.
You bet. You bet.
We've got the Guild of Motoring Writers over here, and they've got their dinner up at the RAC Club in Pall Mall on Thursday. So I'm one of the 3 there. Unfortunately, one of the others I understand is Mr. Carl Ludvigsen and his huge book on turbocharging and supercharging.
Yes,
So,
yeah. Your wife is a big fan of his.
Yes. Fortunately for you and for me, my wife's at work currently. So
Yes, exactly. Who are these heathens that you're talking to over there in the United States?
Quite.
John, so let me ask you, where is the book available? Can we get it on Amazon?
I believe so. I'm not sure who's distributing it in the States. It took an awful long. The book was originally printed in India, and then took a hell of a long time to get to the UK. 3 months or something, because you've got to go round the south of Africa now rather than through the Suez Canal for various reasons, which we won't go near. And then I believe there was some delay in getting the books over to North America. They've only recently arrived.
Well, I think that our Jeff Zekin here probably had something to do with them coming from India. He is in touch with his cousin over there. Remember, cousin? Remember?
No, we're not going to mention that cousin.
Okay. There's that.
We've taken the cousin out of the family.
Yeah, that's it, from India. John, it's great to talk to you. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Say hey to the Crown family for us.
Yes, please do. Well,
maybe not.
Maybe not. That's kind of like the lost cousin that Jeff has over in India, one of those kind. Yeah. But at any rate, it's a real pleasure to talk to you. The book is called Le Mans, The Official History, 2000 to 2009. Again, the author's name is John Brooks. This is going to be a picture book as well, John.
Yep.
And people love to put those out on the coffee table, especially at Christmas. Look what I got for Christmas. Yeah. And especially book collectors and automobile freaks like us.
Quite. Well, anyway, thank you so much for your time.
Anytime. And hey, give us a call. Let us know what you're doing, will you?
Sure will. I've got a few ideas to book to you.
Well, good.
Great.
And we're gonna take the trip around the Horn of Africa.
Okay.
John, we appreciate you, sir. Take care of yourself. Just ahead, Jeff's Car Culture. Plus, Mars reviews the Chrysler Pacifica after this break here on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Stay with us.
The Tailpipes and Tacos Christmas Edition 2025 happens Saturday, December 13th from 8 to 11 a.m. and you'll want to be a part of it. Tailpipes and Tacos is the cruise-in everyone wants to attend, and the Christmas edition is extra special. Donate an unwrapped new toy and help yourself to a free Lupi Tortilla breakfast taco. There'll be adult beverages available for purchase too. And don't forget your ride. Just cruise in and you're automatically registered to compete for one of 3 famous Chili Pepper trophies: Best Hot Rod, Best Classic, and Best Modern Classic. Tailpipes and Tacos Christmas Edition will be held Saturday, December 13th, 8 to 11 a.m. at the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex, located at 703 West Grand Parkway, just south of the Katy Freeway in Katy. Oh, and don't forget to bring the kids. There'll be special trophies and goodie bags for them too. It's the Tailpipes and Tacos Christmas Edition 25, Saturday, December 13th, 8 to 11 a.m. at the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex at 703 West Grand Parkway in Katy. Bring a toy, get a free breakfast taco, and enjoy the camaraderie. In Real Time will be there too. Apple or Android, In Wheel Time podcast can be found everywhere, on the stream and through downloads. Whether you're on the road or at home and jonesing for a different kind of car talk show, give In Wheel Time a try. Honest new car reviews, fun, informative interviews with real car people, weekly automotive news, features like Jeff's Car Culture and Mike's Driving Destinations, all on In Wheel Time. Check us out on SiriusXM Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or while you're shopping on Amazon, through Amazon Music. InWheelTime.com has a list, and we know you love lists.
To join us 10 to noon Central Time every Saturday for our live show about all things automotive. Next week, we're going to be out at the Gulf Coast Auto Shield World Headquarters. It's over there on the South Sam Houston Tollway, Beltway 8, for some of those that are not familiar with it. And it's just going to be a little bit south, because that's where the freeway and the Beltway like interchange. That. Yeah. Just a little bit south there by about a mile or two. So look it up.
It's right there where the freeway does this.
Yeah. Yeah. On a good day.
Kind of like that.
Day.
Yeah. When traffic does move. Yeah. Thank you, Morris, for that. He went to school for that.
I think he used to be a hula dancer. He was a hula dancer in college, I think.
That's a huli dancer.
Huli Hut. I played there.
I know you have. Yeah. I visited there.
Yeah.
All right. Time now on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show for Jeff's Car Culture. The easiest cars to work on.
Yeah, modern cars. So if you're at home and you're a shade tree mechanic or a home mechanic and you want simple things to fix on the vehicle or maintain, by choosing the right brand and model, you can ensure most of the work can be done without visiting a repair shop. I say most, so you're going to have to take that in for certain things. So the first one we're talking about is a Toyota Corolla. May very well have been one of the most popular cars ever sold in the United States. Because of the popularity, you'll never have trouble finding the parts that you need.
Yes.
And the engine is easy to access because they use a timing chain rather than a belt. Maintenance is even easier. The best thing for the Corolla is known for driving hundreds of thousands of miles without any major malfunctions. Even if the body eventually wears out, the engine can keep going strong only with motor repairs. So there you go. Keep that in mind for the next one. Kia Rio. I didn't think of this one, but it's a popular subcompact car that spent a lot of years on the streets. Multiple body styles, so you can get the type that best fits your needs. Plus, small engine design makes it easy to get anywhere under the hood for quick repairs. You also aren't going to spend a lot of time and money on parts. It helps keep the cost down that way as well. Kias are very reliable nowadays, and at the top of the list, most reliable cars. So they're up there with all the good ones. So chances are that you don't have many repairs if you own one of these.
Hey, what is that? That's a Rio.
It's a Rio.
Uh-huh.
It's a real car.
It's a real Rio.
It's a real Rio. And then, the next one on the list is a Camry. It's much like the Corolla, but the Camry is just a little bit bigger. You need more room in that vehicle. This vehicle also has spanned many decades on the road with parts plentiful. The Camry has been built with multiple engine options. While the four-cylinder engines are the easiest to work on, the V6 shouldn't cause you any more problems than what you might think. So with the proper maintenance, you can expect the Camrys to last just as long as the other Toyota cars, making it a good investment if you're looking for something long-term. So if you know how to turn a wrench, there you go. Very easy stuff.
They don't make too many V6s and put them in vehicles anymore. Usually it's a four-cylinder. But I've known people that have had that six. I actually had a V6 in the Lexus RX 300 that I bought back in the day.
Yeah, Kathy's got a V6 turbo in hers.
That thing was the smoothest thing ever.
Yep. And one that I didn't really think of on this list would be a Chevrolet Silverado. If you want to work on a truck, there's nothing quite as easy as the Chevrolet Silverado, so they say. There may not be as many on the road as the F-150, but the spacious area under the hood makes maintenance a breeze. You can get underneath the truck and the engine compartment just as easily. You can crawl all around in there underneath. If you're looking for the best models for beginners, we recommend anything from the 2003 to 2007 years. Plus, you can find plenty of OEM and aftermarket parts, making it easy to customize, Nerf bars, bed liners, and things like that. So some Chevy cars have been worked on easily, along with a few of the SUVs that they produce. So if you're just dedicated to the Chevy brand, then you're bound to find something easy to fix in one of those lines, specifically the Silverado. The next one, a Honda Accord, is another top choice, sitting a little bigger than the compacts, the Civics, and all the Camrys that we talked about before. Simplicity is everything in this Japanese car, and it's about where the plenty of different models to choose from spanning several decades. So if you're into the Hondas, there you go. While you may need to keep up on maintenance, the Accord is reliable as they come. With proper care, you can get this car to go about 300,000 miles, which is awesome, without any major problems. You can have some minor stuff, the maintenance and repairs. Even when repairs are needed, you can find a plethora of OEM and aftermarket parts.
Like that word.
Mike, that means a lot. Last one on the list, and you could pick any of these out and go with them from there, but it's the Mazda MX-5. The Mazda MX-5 Miata is a sports car, making it stand out among the list. Even though it's designed to bring a lot of fun on the road, it's simpler than you would think to work on. The engine is easy to access, and all of the spark plugs are on top. Parts in the car are also easy to swap. Plus, there's a nice supply of aftermarket of things available if you want to decide to customize your ride. Considering how cheaply you can buy a used Mazda Miata, it makes sense that this project would be a good.
And if you want to go weekend road racing, they've got a whole racing program for the amateur like you and me to get out there and go for it. Spec racing, it's called. And I'll tell you what, I visited a couple of events where all of the MX-5 Miata guys are out there racing their cars, and what a great group of guys. Kind of reminded me of the Corvette Club back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you remember when we went to COTA with Mazda? Yes. There was some of them that actually drove their car to the track, changed the tires, went racing, changed the tires back, and drove home.
Yep, I do.
I mean, just amazing.
Well, back in the day, a lot of people did that before the trailers. So there you go.
All right. In-wheel time is now bringing you a car review, one that we've put off way too long. Mars has been chomping at the bit for this. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Mars and a review of the new Chrysler Pacifica. You go, Mikey.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yay! So I have to say up front that my week with this vehicle reminded me of why I like those minivans. They don't fit my lifestyle right now, but I do love them. Now, this vehicle was introduced in 2017, and it is the 2025 Chrysler Pacifica. And its final assembly point is in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. A lot of parts come from a lot of places, but that's where they put it together. Now, it's available actually in 7 trim levels, with 4 of them involved as part of the hybrids. There's the Selected, the Limited, and the Pinnacle. Now, we happen to be driving the Limited all-wheel drive this week. It is a minivan, and it has passenger seating for 7. Now, up front, you're going to find the LED functional lights all the way around, projector headlamps, got rain-sensing wipers, hands-free sliding doors, and it had the S appearance package. Now, this came with a brilliant white with black trim, and I love that combination whenever they do it right. Had the black side mirrors, roof rails, black wheels on it. It had the hands-free sliding doors I mentioned, and then it had the panoramic sunroof. Now, this is the 2-pane sunroof. You know, gets hot down here in Texas, but it's nice on a nice moonlit night. Had the hands-free power liftgate in the back of it, and it was rolling on some nice 20 by 7.5 inch aluminum wheels that were painted black to go along with the package. And it has a very nice overall sophisticated look, I think, in that black and white combination. Now, inside, this thing is really where it stands out because this is a passenger-related vehicle. It's a people hauler. It's got heated front seats. The second row seats are heated. The front seats are also vented. So the second and the third row seats are part of the stow-and-go seating system that comes with Chrysler puts in these vehicles so that the seats actually stow down into the floor. And the back seats actually got some push buttons. The front seats, you got to kind of manually maneuver them, but they all fit down in there nice and flat, so you have a flat floor. Now, up front, you got a 10.1-inch touchscreen. That's where you got your Apple CarPlay, your Android, your 360 degrees around video camera so that you can see everything around you. This vehicle had the seat back video monitors on it for the second row people. And it's great for the family because they can get in there and the itty bitties can play and watch things while you're going down the road and not be hollering and screaming so much. And it also had the family cam. That way you could look up into your rear view mirror and it kind of focuses on the back of the vehicle so you can see what's going on back there. It also had 19 Harman Kardon speakers with a subwoofer and a 760 watt amp scattered around. And there's just a ton of stuff on the inside of this vehicle as far as value content goes for a family. Up front, it has a 3.6 liter V6. Now, this is the rock solid engine that Chrysler uses in all sorts of vehicles. 287 horsepower, 262 pound-feet. Now, this vehicle weighs in at over 4,000 pounds, and it is all-wheel drive. So it has a 9-speed automatic to back up that engine. Tow rating is 3,600 pounds. Now, the EPA says that you should be able to get around 17 miles in the city. You should look for 25 out on the highway, and combined, it's 20. Now, I drove this vehicle 172.1, so obviously it was a lot of in-town, didn't get out on the highway much. But I got 16.7 miles per gallon, and I was quite happy with that, knowing what it would do and how it would do and how I was driving it. Because it has more than adequate power, it'll get you around through traffic around town. It's easy to maneuver and drive in between parking lots and town traffic, and it's quiet, and it's got enough audio in it that you can really hear the quality of the audio because of the quiet, and it's got a lot of glass all around it so you can see around what's going on all around you while you're driving it. And then as far as pricing goes, you can actually get into this vehicle down to the base trim level, the stripper level, $42,450, which I think is very reasonable for the base level of this vehicle. Now, the base trim price that we were driving is $49,570. As we tested it with MSRP and some options in it, we had the $59,165. It's still under $60,000 for a nice vehicle that's going to comfortably haul a family of 7, got room for some cargo, and a lot of things that you can do with this vehicle. Comparables would be a Toyota Sienna. Now, this is a hybrid-only vehicle. It starts at $39,485. The Kia Carnival starts at $38,235, And the Honda Odyssey, which is the higher price one, is at $43,750 again, base model comparison across the three of them. So if you're looking for something for the family, for a people hauler, I mean, we've seen these things used for at concerts, picking up people for taxi cabs. These are nice people hauler vehicles, and I really enjoyed driving it this week.
I always have loved those things anyway. All right, In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. We'll continue with a special guest, NHRA Top Fuel Champion. That would be Antron Brown. Coming up right after this quick break.
Who doesn't like a social event? How about one that centers around your love for all things automotive? Another Gulf Coast Auto Shield Car Social is back. Saturday, December 6th, 9 to noon at 11275 South Sam Houston Parkway, just south of the Southwest Freeway. It's a morning packed with incredible cars, some of the finest rides in town, from classics to modern exotics. Here's your chance to talk to fellow car lovers. Grab a coffee and check out how Gulf Coast Auto Shield keeps these rides looking perfect. Meet the team. Take a look around the shop to see firsthand how Gulf Coast Auto Shield gets the most of the look you're trying to create. In Wheel Time will be there with their live car talk show. You might just be one of the guests. Don't miss this free, fun, and fast-paced car gathering of fellow car lovers and their rides. Saturday, December 6th at Gulf Coast Auto Shield, 11275 South Sam Houston Parkway. Bring your car, bring your friends, and bring your love for all things automotive. We'll see you then. The award-winning In Wheel Time Car Talk Show now reaches 5.3 million folks each year. Check us out on InWheelTime.com, YouTube, Facebook, and podcasts available from your favorite go-to source, including our live broadcast every Saturday, 10 to noon Central Time. The In Wheel Time Car Talk Show has informative automotive guest interviews, new car reviews, along with popular features including driving destinations, Jeff's car culture, latest car news, cruise-ins, and racing dates. It's all on InWheelTime.com. Join us.
It's the award-winning In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Just ahead, NHRA Top Fuel driver and team owner Antron Brown. Plus, Jeff will have the cruise in and events calendars, and we've got a couple of events back-to-back coming up next weekend. And I'll bring you stories making automotive news headlines this week. Howdy, along with Mike Out of This World Mars. We always need more Jeff Zekin. Chief Engineer David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. So glad that you could join us on this Saturday for our live broadcast. If you're listening on a podcast, thank you very much for that.
Yep.
We appreciate it. Give us a like and give us a nod if you would, please. It all adds up.
Wink and a nod.
All right. Well, Mr. Mars, I don't see or hear Antron. Is he not with us yet?
Not yet. I'm looking for him.
Okay. Very good. Well, in the meantime and in between time, I am going to venture out here.
Oh, no. Venturing out.
I would be wary. Are you wary?
They put a rope around them and pull them back in.
Got some recalls to tell you about. And here we go. These particular vehicles might have a missing rivet on the front seatbelt buckles. Whoop. There goes Aunt Edna. Audi Q7 for 25. These are all 2025 models. Audi Q8, Audi RS Q8, Audi SQ8. All for 2025 being recalled. Edna. It's that time of the year that we can talk about Aunt Edna. Loss of drive power from a software error in the Honda Accord Hybrid 23 to 25 model years. If you own a 25 model year Ford Escape or Ford Maverick, there's a loss of stability, vehicle stability control, and brake power assist. Not good. Oh, we're not done with Ford yet. Just a moment.
Oh, contrary.
Ford Bronco Sport, 25 to 26, instrument panel display failure. These Fords are also being recalled because of a high voltage battery that may short circuit. The Ford Escape PHEV, plug-in hybrid electric, 2020 to 2024, and the Lincoln Corsair PHEV, same vehicle, 2021 to 2024. High voltage battery may short circuit. Call the fire department.
Yep.
And then I think I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago when it first came out. The Hyundai Sonata for 2020 to 2023, the fuel tank may leak.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Hate that when that happens. And in the Hyundai Ioniq 5 for 2025, the seatbelt retractors are not secured properly.
The
Edna,
rivets and then
is she
the
back?
tractors.
Is Edna back there?
Just get rope.
And seatbelts are getting in trouble.
Yeah, the clampets use rope tied around
Did they
Granny
use-
and
did
all
they?
that. Yeah, they use rope instead of
Yeah, didn't they
seatbelt.
tie
Yeah,
and
tied
on
Granny.
top of the roof?
Yeah.
They did, yes, in the rocking chair.
Yeah.
So those are the recalls. All right. What would you like to do now, Mr. Mars?
Ooh,
Well, I would
ooh.
like to introduce Antron, but he's not here. But that's what I'd like to do.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I got a thing here.
I bet you do.
It is a recall, and it's Honda. They recalled over 400,000 vehicles for potential wheel detachment. And as the story goes, if you read into this, has been out a couple weeks, but it wasn't in your group. They were the spare tire rims.
Yes.
Well, there's some that go into the trunk, and then they use some of those rims. They remodify them to put them actually on the car. Well, they didn't. They've got a stack of these over here that go on the car. They've got a stack of these that need
Go
to
in
be
the trunk.
modified for go in the trunk. Well, they were divided by a wall. Well, during some kind of maintenance schedule at this factory, they removed the wall to do some maintenance on the building. They didn't put the wall back up, so then all of these wheels got mixed together. So there was a housing or some type of grommet or a scutcheon or something they put on the wheel to make it fit onto the car. Well, they weren't doing that, so now they're all intertwined, and 400,000 vehicles are being recalled to have the wheels replaced.
Or find out which wheels are on which car and where they are on the car.
Yeah, but that's just it. They don't know.
That's it.
Yeah.
So let me take a look at that.
Yeah.
You know, did you notice, Jeff, that we were sitting by the pool this afternoon?
Yeah, we are, because I did that on purpose. I talked to Mike this morning. We're supposed to get some heavy weather. There's snow flurries in Dallas. Oklahoma's going to get. Great Lakes are getting pounded.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to get a little summertime action before all that. It's the fan, if you know what I mean.
Uh-huh. Well, is that a volleyball net that's up out there? Is that a
You
child
can do whatever
prevention
you want
net?
with that net.
Okay.
Yeah. No, that's a wall. That's a glass wall divider.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Just so you don't fall in when you're
Well, yeah.
inebriated.
Listen, we don't
Yeah.
hold back on the bucks here. Mr. Mars got a wreck behind him.
That's his
Yeah,
backyard.
buddy. No, man, that's a classic. I'm saving it. That's a fixer-upper.
Well, get out of the way so we can see
He's
it.
got the transmission
Yeah.
in the tub. There you go.
Check it out. That's
Classic. It's a junkyard dog.
There you go.
it's a fixer-upper for a rat rod.
That-
I'll tell you
know-
what. I want you to you need to go and fix that up this week.
I bet you that's hold a lot of
Yeah.
donkey in its day.
A lot of
Yeah, buddy, I'll work on that.
Oh, what's going on there?
I don't know. Our video sources have been
We've got
all
little
sorts-
glitches in the system
yeah,
this morning.
glitches and something.
No, did speaking of cars that are easy to work on that are not easy to work on, did I tell you about changing my granddaughter's headlight?
You did. That
You
was
did
last week's
mention
story.
that,
Did you ever
yes.
get it done, or she headlight?
Well,
No,
you
it
know,
wouldn't be that. It would be the whole bumper.
Oh, that's right. I didn't think about
yeah, I had to take off the grill, the bumper, and all that stuff. And I put the replacement unit in there because I had to replace the whole housing. And it didn't work.
Yeah, you're telling us there's different kind of.
Sent it
bulbs.
back. Ordered a different one. It didn't work. And what I learned was that,
Don't ask the car yourself again.
besides that, yes, absolutely that. But I did not know that they are now, some of them are using LEDs, like for the low beam, and they're using regular halogen for the high beam. So it's kind of a hybrid. It's not a one or the other. So the wiring system on it is a little different to compensate for that LED. For example, I learned last night that there's a different fuse for the low beam on both sides, and on the left side, a different fuse for the right side, the high beam left, the high beam right. So there's all kinds of fuses in there, where in the old days, if both headlights worked, great. If one of them was out, the fuse was good. The relay was good.
The bulb is
Ain't the
bad,
case no more.
So what are you saying?
Well, so now I'm chasing fuses to see if we got good fuses. I got to get her. She's still at school and all that stuff.
Did you put it back together, or is it still in
Oh
place?
yeah, I had to put it back together so she could drive it to get to school and work.
But the lights don't work.
Well, that one side, the high beam works. The halogen portion of it works. The LED doesn't work.
Just tape a flashlight to the fender.
Well, what it did was I left the little side marker light dangling, so it's kind of like a little ghost light where there's a hole in the back of the housing.
yeah.
Oh dear God. Ghost light.
Hey, it's not my car. It looks good from here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was safety first.
Yeah.
But anyway,
ma'am,
it just
ma'am, do you know you have a headlight out? Oh, and you've got this that don't work.
Well,
So
we
there's
gotta-
a $10,000 ticket.
You-
And who's working on this car? Oh, my grandpa.
Yeah, you got a
Yeah.
dangler. You got yourself a dangler.
it amazes me some of the stuff they do with these new cars and how they put them together.
Hey, I wanted to tell everybody while I'm thinking about it that the Automotive Show is coming up
Yep.
in a couple of months, January 28th through
January,
February
yeah.
1st at NRG Center. And right now, this weekend and through February 1st,
No, can't be February 1st.
no, let me see. So January 28th, yeah, that's when the show is. Yeah. Tickets go on sale yesterday. hmm and it's a BOGO sale, buy one get one. So you have to get the tickets between now and I guess January 28th
Mhm.
before the show opens, and you buy one get one free.
Very nice. And I'm
And-
sure there's
and-
going to have other specials at
Yeah.
probably different auto.
Well, don't forget this is the Automotive
Botive
show, so
right.
it's two minutes in one,
Yeah.
two shows in one.
Yep, double mint twins.
hmm And
Salad sisters.
Polaris Power Sports Zone, Give Back Day, test driving, showcasing the latest hybrid and gasoline models. Attendees can test drive vehicles from Camp Jeep, Chevrolet, Ford, Stellantis, Subaru, and Toyota. Expert-led tours. There's a group out there for serious shoppers that some people that are not with the factory but think that they know it all about these cars
like us.
that they are going to they're going to lead I guess a personal tour of
Sure.
certain cars.
Why not?
And I'm
Are
not
they going to
even-
walk around with the little sign?
I don't know, but I'm not going to even mention this organization at all because it's not on the Don Armstrong popular list. But there'll also be family fun activities, fights here and there, modern luxury lane, and classic car collection. They all return. It ought to be a great night. And don't forget, VIP night presented by Modern Luxury,
Mhm.
an exclusive adults-only preview
Yep.
evening featuring specialty vehicles, live entertainment, and a first look at the exhibits before the doors open to the public the next day. VIP tickets include complimentary parking, hors d'oeuvres,
Mhm.
beverages, all that for $75.
Yeah. And we went a couple of years back. It was a lot of fun. You get to meet a lot of connected people, network with the industries and things, plus all the beautiful cars and events going on.
And by the way, I found buried down in here, adults, $20 for 2 tickets online using buy one, get one deal, November 28th through December the 5th.
Okay, there you go.
Then early bird pricing of $15 a ticket until December 31st. So this would make a great Christmas gift or
Absolutely.
stocking stuffer.
Yeah.
2 tickets for
Yeah.
$20. It's $10 a person.
Yep.
Be there or be square.
You're all going to dress up in your Christmas jammies as a family.
I think we need to dress up in Halloween outfits
I got
just to be different.
I've got that green screen suit. We could do that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Go
but-
to no. Go to the event preview party in the green suit.
No.
You know somewhere somebody's got a green screen. And now, ladies and gentlemen,
Mike called
here-
me Gumby when I was wearing it.
I know you did. I know.
We could take and put rollers on one of these green screens and just kind of walk around behind him.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, you do that.
Okay. And how many people would that take to clear the aisle? And people are going, no, this isn't right.
Yeah, it's
Something's
not-
wrong.
Are you
here."
kidding me? They turn around and see us coming with a big green screen and him walking in front of it. They're going to move out of the way.
They're going to go hide in the bathroom is what
You,
they'll
you
do.
talked about the Camp Jeep.
We got company too, by the
and
way.
Oh, we do?
You talked
Oh,
about
wait,
Camp-
no. My bad. Next guest,
Okay.
not the one we want right at the moment.
If you haven't been to the Automotive Show and you haven't done Camp Jeep, you got to get out there. When we're there and the doors open, people flock to it and they line up to get that going. So we've got phones coming up,
That's okay. Go ahead.
but it's a cool event. You'll enjoy it. The kids enjoy it. They get in the back of the car. They go up and down the Camp Jeep layout. So give it a go. Take advantage of that. Buy one get one. That's what I say.
Yeah, it's a good. You can go out there and spend the whole day with the family.
Mhm.
Pretty easy on it. Between the
Yep.
boats and the cars and the trucks and the Camp Jeep and everything, it's
There's food and all kinds of stuff going
Yeah.
on.
Have they invited us back?
yes, sir.
I don't know why.
Well, because Carter had a weak moment.
Is that what it was?
Well, that and A lot of groveling was involved.
Yeah.
By you.
There's things to do for the kids. You can get souvenirs. They've got
You're going to make him up a T-shirt that says right here, Groveler.
Groveler.
Groveler right across the
Official
front.
Groveler.
Write that down in his title. People Finder and Groveler. At the end.
Where's my pen?
There. You got a pen? I got a pen.
I got
Write
it.
that down. People
Okay.
Finder and
Groveler. Okay.
exclamation, exclamation.
Yeah, but how do you can't really, that doesn't relate in a verbal kind of sense. That's a written thing. So let's do,
Say it forcefully.
okay. Mike out of this, let's see. Dancer at Deja Vu. That's an old one there.
That's an old one there.
Video editor and
Groveler.
Groveler.
Okay.
This is going to come back to haunt you.
On all of us.
Just as long as my wife doesn't hear it, she'll get jealous.
She wants she wants to
always groveling
brag
with her.
about the fact that she's married to a groveler. Well, we already knew that because
You're the
she
nicest groveler
said
we
yes
know.
to you at some point years and years ago before she actually knew you.
That's when he started groveling.
And they started
I was a
groveling.
much younger person then.
Younger groveler.
God. Be sure and join our live broadcast every week. In Wheel Time airs Saturday, 10 to noon Central Time on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com, and we hope it's there. Next week, we'll be at the Gulf Coast Auto Shield Winter Car Social event. We'll be there from 10 to noon. We hope that you'll join us there.
Not only are there super cars in the building and that they work on, but there's a lot of super cool cars that show up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great
John's a
chance
great
to
guy.
see what they do.
Yeah, John's a great guy, and he has a following. We're one of them, and we invite you to attend. Stop by and say hello. You don't have to stay long. Just say hey.
And they usually have coffee, donuts, and things like that,
Yeah.
folks.
Yeah.
All right, coming up, we have Jeff's Cruise In and Events calendars, and I
yeah.
got a couple of headlines I'd like to pass along to you. So
Cool.
stay with us right here on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show.
The Tailpipes and Tacos Christmas Edition 2025 happens Saturday, December 13th from 8 to 11 a.m. and you'll want to be a part of it. Tailpipes and Tacos is the cruise-in everyone wants to attend, and the Christmas edition is extra special. Donate an unwrapped new toy and help yourself to a free Loopy Tortilla breakfast taco. There'll be adult beverages available for purchase too. And don't forget your ride. Just cruise in and you're automatically registered to compete for one of 3 famous Chili Pepper trophies: Best Hot Rod, Best Classic, and Best Modern Classic. Tailpipes and Tacos Christmas Edition will be held Saturday, December 13th, 8 to 11 a.m. at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex, located at 703 West Grand Parkway, just south of the Katy Freeway in Katy. Oh, and don't forget to bring the kids. There'll be special trophies and goodie bags for them too. It's the Tailpipes and Tacos Christmas Edition 25, Saturday, December 13th, 8 to 11 a.m. at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex at 703 West Grand Parkway in Katy. Bring a toy, get a free breakfast taco, and enjoy the camaraderie. In Real Time will be there too. Apple or Android, In Wheel Time podcast can be found everywhere, on the stream and through downloads. Whether you're on the road or at home and jonesing for a different kind of car talk show, give In Wheel Time a try. Honest new car reviews, fun, informative interviews with real car people, weekly automotive news, features like Jeff's Car Culture and Mike's Driving Destinations, all on In Wheel Time. Check us out on SiriusXM Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or while you're shopping on Amazon through Amazon Music. InWheelTime.com has a list, and we know you love lists.
All right.
I like lists.
I like this.
And I got a long list for you, Mr. Mars.
Send it in
On the
email.
list.
I would put you on the list. All right. Time now for the cruise in and events calendars here on In Wheel Time. Jeffrey does
You
that.
betcha. Pflugerville Coffee and Fuel.
I like to
And
say that.
Fuel is
Flu-
spelled P-H-U-E-L. Or
Pflugerville.
Pflugerville. Yeah, it's very cool. That is December 6th from 9 a.m. to 11. It's at 100 East Main Street in beautiful downtown Pflugerville. It occurs the first Saturday of each month from 9 to 11, like we said. Go out there and enjoy it. Now,
They need
last-
to have us out there if it's 9 to 11.
yeah, last time I did a segment on the car clubs,
Yes.
and it was the knockers. Well, the piston knockers are going to be featured at that event. So,
So you got the
longest
knockers and the
piston knockers,
piston knockers.
door knockers, all that stuff. But they're one of the original car
else,
clubs.
but it's okay.
One
You can't say that.
one of the original car clubs. Then you got a toy drive-in car show in New Braunfels. That's at 9 to 5:30 p.m. At 1288 Loop 337. It's in the green Harley Davidson motorcycle Harley Davidson shop, together with the Impala Club. The Hill Country Impala Club will host a toys drive for Toys for Tots. Say that. The event will run from 9 to 5:30, like we said. Organizers invite to participate in a toy drive and attend the car show. Further information, you can contact Ray at 210-995-0599. So give him a call. Then you got the 32nd annual Toy Drive and Car Show that is in Granbury, Texas. Our heart goes out to all those folks. Very, very pretty part of the country. December 6th, it is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Attendees are invited to bring unwrapped toy for a boy or girl to support the Hood County Christmas for Children. Burgers, chips, drinks, all will be provided with sponsorship by O'Reilly Auto Parts. Thank you, O'Reilly. All Alamo City LX Mopar Car Show. This is at 729 East Caesar East Chavez Boulevard in San Antonio. So go out there and enjoy it. It goes from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's the Alamo City LX Club, nonprofit organization dedicated to promoting enjoyment and fellowship among Mopar owners. So get out there with the toy drive. Last one is the Cypress Cars and Coffee Christmas Toys for Tot Drive, December 7th. It's in Katy, Texas at 1220 Grand Boulevard. Unwrapped toy, like we said, go out and support it. It's Harris County Precinct 4 constables are the run the security, so it's all within reason to get out there and enjoy the toy drive. Donate. I know Kathy has been collecting toys for the past 10 days because of Lupe and all that. She's going out there and she's got other events to go on. So
Yeah.
check it out, enjoy it, and help.
Obviously, Toys for Tots and Tailpipes and Tacos are dear to our heart, and that'll be a great event a couple of weeks from today.
But you know, Stan also matches monetary donations for the charities that he helps and supports. So it's not just you giving; he's going to match a lot of that.
Yeah.
Plus, you're getting food, you're getting the camaraderie, you're getting all the hot rod buddies out there.
Us,
tacos and margaritas, and
we'll be out there,
and Bloody Marys.
Bloody Mary. Oh, you know,
they make a really good Bloody Mary.
Yeah, we're trying to overcome sobriety or something.
So I get a message from my daughter. Dad, next time you go to HEB, please check the Christmas ornament section. And if you see this one, please get it for me. I want one so bad. It's an ornament from HEB, and it's a mini version of their little plastic bag that holds the HEB bakery flour tortillas. She's the one that puts that on her Christmas tree. What? Okay. If they've got one still left, maybe I'll buy 2 or 3 for you.
There you go. Well, speaking of tortillas, Texas Tech, they told them at the Texas Tech game, they throw tortillas at the college football.
Oh, yeah, they said no.
Yeah, you get caught doing that, you're going to lose your game privilege. So stop that. So we throw them around at home.
Do you?
No, I'm just kidding. Why waste
They have a big game out in the backyard. They're in the pool.
A tortilla flipping contest.
Yeah.
Flying contest, whatever. Just
See how
use
far it's kind
tortillas.
of like, some people play with Frisbees.
Yeah.
Yeah, to heck with that. This is Texas.
They got
We play
Frisbee
with flour
golf, you got
tortillas.
tortilla golf. There you go.
Okay. A couple of stories making automotive news headlines this week. The 2026 Dodge Charger Scat Pack heralds a new 550 horsepower Hurricane 6-pack engine meant to outperform the 5.7 liter and 6.4 liter Hemi V8s featured in the previous generation Dodge. It's banking on the Hurricane Inline 6 engine while attempting to build on the Scat Pack legacy with a new twist. The Hurricane has already been slotted in the Jeep Wrangler and Jeep Wagoneer and the Ram 1500. Now it has to prove itself to performance enthusiasts who prefer a Hemi. Charger Scat Pack 2-door goes on sale next month, December, which is a day away, followed by a standard 420 horsepower car, as well as a 4-door version in 2026. The engine in the Scat Pack boasts 0 to 60 time in 3.9 seconds, top speed 177 miles an hour. The Charger Scat Pack will start at $56,990 with shipping, making it the vehicle one of the most biggest for the buck horsepower under $55,000. Dodge said the 6-pack high output engine in the Scat Pack is also the most powerful Hurricane in production. How fun.
Yeah.
I'm a huge inline six fan.
Yeah. A lot of torque. Like it.
Yep. And they're hard to break.
Yeah, that's
All
a
right.
big point there.
Scout Motors. Remember Scouts?
Yeah.
International Harvester
Harvester,
originally
yeah.
made the Scout
Mhm.
back in the day.
That was like the Bronco style.
Yes.
Yeah, kind of
Yeah.
boxy,
Yep.
Yep.
utilitarian.
Well, it's now Scout Motors. Okay. It's not just the Scout brand, Scout name. It's a brand unto itself. Set to take significant step forward in 2026 when pre-production vehicles begin rolling down the line at a new factory in South Carolina. And some executives are just starting to get initial drive time with test mules as development of the Traveler SUV and Terra pickup continues. They say, we're very likely getting to something that looks and feels like a real production vehicle, according to Cody Thacker, Vice President of Commercial Operations, said while speaking during a fireside chat at the Los Angeles Auto Show. I think that we need to replace this show with a fireside chat show. We don't have a fireplace in here, but we've got a green screen
We
back
could put
here.
a fireplace
I
in
bet
there.
we could put one back there.
We
yeah.
certainly
Yeah.
can.
Well, I think it's time to break out the fireplace, don't you? Maybe,
And the pokers and all that.
maybe in a couple, 3 weeks.
We could be
Get
making
some marshmallows.
s'mores. Yeah.
Yeah, but we have to have the fire crackling in the background. Not that kind of,
Okay.
no, not that sound effect. That does not work for me. And electric truck manufacturer. I remember when this thing first came out, I said, what? The Bollinger Innovations Company Incorporated is facing dozens of complaints over unpaid wages and a new stack of lawsuits by suppliers seeking millions of dollars in past due payments. And the state of Michigan is among those with money on the line. Southeast Michigan startup, which promised in 2023 to invest $44 million and create 237 jobs in Metro Detroit, is in default of its incentives agreement with the Michigan Economic Development Corporation. The company was awarded $3 million by the state to help launch its Class 4 EV and has collected about a third of the cash. So, do you think that we'll ever see a Bollinger?
No.
I saw a Bollinger one time,
Yeah?
actually, and it was here in Texas for an event, and it was very utilitarian and very, all the
Square.
lines on it,
Yeah, square.
very square,
Kind of like
sharp
Euro,
edges.
Like G-Wagon.
Yeah.
Yes. And, we actually had him on the show another time, and
Yes.
it was one of those
Very
deals
nice
to
guy.
me. Yeah. But I just like he didn't have the money to do what he was trying to do. He had a big dream.
As
Just
we
not
all
enough
do.
funds.
Yep. The old scout. If you're male driving it, you'd be a Boy Scout.
Say that again?
Nothing. If you're a girl driving it, it's a Girl Scout.
We try to be as politically incorrect as we can.
We're trying to kill time.
And kill time. Exactly. All right. So next week, Gulf Coast Auto Shield.
Yep.
And we will be there from 10 to noon live, along with dozens of other hot rods.
David
Now,
will
I
be
say
there.
hot rods. It's really not a hot rod shop.
No, it's
This is a high end.
yes.
Sports car, rally car, whatever.
Club.
Yeah.
Rich.
They must be attending some other Gulf Coast Auto
Yeah.
Shield event that I'm not familiar with, because John does. He doesn't do wraps per se, but he does coatings. He does
Paint protection.
Yep.
that. He does window tint.
He'll take that blemish boy. I tell you what.
Yeah, very good.
Mm-hmm.
And a great shop and great employees over there that we've grown close to over the years. And we invite you to stop by and say hello. It's free. It's open to the public. Come on.
It's a great chance to get in and see what they do and see some
Yep.
really nice
And
cars.
see how they do it too, because it's
Yeah.
truly amazing. There's a real art to that.
And you'll see a lot of cool stuff too.
All right. We'll be back after a quick break here on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Stay with us.
Who doesn't like a social event? How about one that centers around your love for all things automotive? Another Gulf Coast Auto Shield Car Social is back. Saturday, December 6th, 9 to noon at 11275 South Sam Houston Parkway, just south of the Southwest Freeway. It's a morning packed with incredible cars, some of the finest rides in town, from classics to modern exotics. Here's your chance to talk to fellow car lovers. Grab a coffee and check out how Gulf Coast Auto Shield keeps these rides looking perfect. Meet the team. Take a look around the shop to see firsthand how Gulf Coast Auto Shield gets the most of the look you're trying to create. In Wheel Time will be there with their live car talk show. You might just be one of the guests. Don't miss this free, fun, and fast-paced car gathering of fellow car lovers and their rides. Saturday, December 6th at Gulf Coast Auto Shield, 11275 South Sam Houston Parkway. Bring your car, bring your friends, and bring your love for all things automotive. We'll see you then. The award-winning In Wheel Time Car Talk Show now reaches 5.3 million folks each year. Check us out on InWheelTime.com, YouTube, Facebook, and podcasts available from your favorite go-to source, including our live broadcast every Saturday, 10 to noon Central Time. The In Wheel Time Car Talk Show has informative automotive guest interviews, new car reviews, along with popular features including driving destinations, Jeff's car culture, latest car news, cruise-ins, and racing dates. It's all on InWheelTime.com. Join us.
Well, the audio's good.
Welcome back to the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Well, the audio is good.
Audio's great.
That's great. All right. Welcome back to the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. As a matter of fact, to bring it in the right way, let's do this. It is the award-winning In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Just ahead, we are going to talk to Henry Silva. He's the Klein ISD automotive instructor and team leader out there at Klein Kane High School in Parkway Chevrolet. They've won the top honors at the 2025 HADA Student Technical Competition. And we've got other things to talk about as well. And let me get my page turned here because I was too interested in
You go, Bob
doing.
Seger.
Yeah, I was too interested in doing other things, so I apologize. Later, Jeff has this week's Motor Minute, and I'll get a review of the Infiniti QX60 on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Howdy, along with Mike Out of This World Mars. We always need more. Jeff Zekin and Chief Engineer David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us on this Saturday for our live show. If you're listening on a podcast, our live show airs from 10 to noon Central Time every Saturday. All right, let's get to our guest, and he is Henry Silva. Henry, good morning.
Good morning to you. Thanks for having us on the show.
Well, thank you. And I see it is us, and so you'll have to introduce the fellows that you got there with you.
Well, these are my students from Klein Kane Automotive. This is Mr. William and Mr. Avery and Mr. Samuel. There are technician students that are now seniors. They've been with the program 4 years, and they've in the competition that they just won at the Houston Dealers Association.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a big event. So what's the next step? Going to state?
The next step is North Texas. So we're here at Parkway Chevrolet today, and they helped us. They sponsored us. My three student technicians teamed up with their master tech, and he taught them the ins and outs of diagnosis and taking care of the customer and writing the story. So we won that event in Houston. There was 23 high schools that we were able to come in first. And now we're heading to Dallas here in Wednesday, and we're going to be up against 60 high schools. So hopefully with their hard work and their knowledge and the 4 years that they've been in the program, that they're now going to be able to compete with those schools and hopefully take a home first place.
Well, it's all a testament to you, because if it weren't for you, my guess is that you wouldn't be doing all of this.
It's the environment. It's Klein ISD's environment. It's Klein Kane's high school environment. We're all about the students. We have a promise to purpose here. We have where we promise them that they're going to do whatever they want to do, that we're going to be able to enable them to do that. And they have the purpose, and then they go and take that career, whether being working here at Parkway Chevrolet, which we're hoping that some of them can do that, or going to college, or doing whatever else they want to do.
Well, I have to tell you that my career started at Richardson Chevrolet in my junior year of high school. And it took me through my senior year of high school. And then I became a service advisor. What a bad choice what a bad choice the dealership made on that. But at any rate, so I went on to become a service advisor and did that for quite some time. Didn't make a whole lot of money doing it, but I did get a free chance to go to General Motors Tech School and learn about certain things. And it was a great experience, and it's taken me a very, very long way. I've always been a car guy. Started in drag racing when I was in high school, about that same period of time, and hung out with the drag racing guys down at Houston International Dragway on the Gulf Freeway. There's a Walmart there now. Let's hope the rest of the world doesn't go that way. But
So I was just going to say, so with what they've done, with what your students, these three gentlemen have done, their doors are open. They don't necessarily have to go with a dealership. They can get into the management. They can get into the finance end. They can get into NASCAR, NHRA. So their doors are wide open, I believe.
Well, absolutely. And let's hear it from them. This is Samuel, and Samuel can tell us what he's going to do right after high school.
Yeah, so after high school, my doors are definitely open, like y'all said. So I do have a couple different ways I can go. Definitely a way of, I kind of am interested in maybe staying with Parkway Chevy and going that direction, or maybe Porsche is a car I very much like. And then there's other opportunities out of the automotive industry that I also. So definitely a lot of options, like you guys said. And I'm gonna pass the mic to Avery, and he's gonna answer.
Yeah, I mean, I've been really looking at, trade schools, but the one thing that's really been on my mind is mechanical engineering. So I'm looking at a 4-year college, and I'm just trying to get my degree in mechanical engineering.
do you know where you want to go when you graduate from high school?
Yeah, so I'm looking at Purdue University up in West Lafayette, Indiana.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, real good program there. I mean, it'll be amazing.
Very good.
So you want to become a Boilermaker?
I'm sorry.
Isn't that
Purdue Boilermakers.
Isn't it the Purdue Boilermakers? Isn't that
Yeah,
who it
yeah,
is?
Purdue Boilermakers.
Yeah, you need to know that information. If you want to head there. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm really into the Boilermaker atmosphere. My dad went there, and most of my family lives up there. So,
Well, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. Sorry, Dad.
no, yeah, it's always been a part of my family. So
Good for you.
Good for you.
it'll be amazing. All right, I'm gonna pass the mic to William here.
My name is William. After high school, I plan on going to biotech. I want to get into diesel work, be a diesel technician, work on heavy machinery. Yeah, I've always had a passion for fixing things, and I think this is like the best path for me. Yeah.
Let me ask you, Mr. Silva, if I may. Do you have any boys in want to expand on a racing career? Maybe be a mechanic with a race team, or
Crew, yeah, on the crew.
I have a lot of students who wish to do that. They that's all we really talk about, in our time off is racing and, NASCAR and, talking about maybe going to NASCAR school and so forth. So a lot of students, a lot of different options they have. They all have different, wishes to go to after high school.
That's excellent.
so do you have a comparable program like in computer programming that the boys take a second course in that as well?
We do cover advanced diagnostics. We use oscilloscopes. We're using scanners. We have all types of scanners that are available to us, and we get into the computer systems of the vehicle so we can diagnose them. As you know, nowadays cars have, many modules, 50, 60, 100 modules sometimes, and they have to know computers. So
Right.
it's high technology there. We, have all the equipment that we need.
Well, good. Maybe you could detune my Corvette to run
I
better.
was going to say I could use some
we
help
can do that
myself.
too. We do teach them some. Yes, our basic class, we do go through detailing and all that other stuff too. So
Very nice.
it's just not for the automotive enthusiast. It can be for somebody who just wants to learn the basics and then move on to something else.
Little
think you
hands-on
mentioned
backyard
detail.
work.
Yeah.
So do you have any young ladies in your
Oh, yes.
organization?
In my advanced program, we have 4 young ladies. One of them is going to work at a dealership. She's a senior, and the other 3 are younger, and their aspirations are to work in the industry. In our basic class, we have about 30 young ladies that do very well. And as you know, I love the young ladies because they are very detailed and great in customer service, and they can diagnose cars like nobody else can.
And
Wow.
you know, those boys will probably learn that the hard way a little bit later on in life.
There you go.
She told me what to do. Yeah, she did, and always will.
I think you missed it. Don wanted y'all to detune his Corvette, not
Yeah, not
detail
detail it. Yeah,
detune it.
detune.
You need to detune it. It's just too powerful.
Yeah, well,
Whatever. Doesn't make any difference. So, what are we looking for? We'll look forward to when we go up to the Dallas Fort Worth area.
Well, it's a great competition. We're at the Texas Motor Speedway. So for anyone out there who's never been there, you have to go. It's a wonderful facility. It's amazing when you stand there and look at the facility. But we do have 2 days of competition. The first day is what we call stations, and there's about 15 stations, and they're sponsored by different companies, Electrical and Permatex and other companies like that. And they do that for a whole day where they go and do an interview with professionals. And then the second day is when they're hands-on. So they have a 3-hour time period. It's a 2-man team, and they are bugged. The vehicles are bugged. Like up there, we're going to have a Chevrolet Silverado that they've been working on here at Parkway Chevrolet, 2025, I believe. And they bug it, and then the students have to figure out what's wrong with it. So they're using the computers, and they're figuring it out, and then they gain points, and the team that has the most points at the end of the day is going to win the competition.
Very good. That's always fun to watch too, because it could be something as a loose wire or a deprogramming that they have to fix. Or Mike, in your case, it probably has a headlight burned out. They can fix that too.
Oh yeah.
So,
could take the whole front end of it off.
Yep.
So I guess y'all are doing that up there in the garages.
Yes, in the NASCAR and the
that's cool. That's
yes,
cool.
in the garages, the professional garages there, so they get to see all the professional areas.
Yeah, that's a really neat place. Very
That
good.
is fantastic.
So, after they come back from this competition, where do y'all just finish out the school year, or is there something else down the road?
Oh, absolutely. We are part of the Skills USA Automotive organization, and so they have competition. So we have a district meet here in February, and then we've always made state, so we'll be on state in Corpus Christi, which that's an amazing program, an amazing event too. We have different competitions. We try to do as many competitions as we can because that gets our students comfortable, they understand the industry, and they can go out there and when they get their job, they know what they're doing.
Very good.
You guys,
is there an opportunity for like scholarships or anything involved in any of this?
Yes.
I see they're all three shaking their head a little bit.
Yes. Last year, we earned about $25,000 in scholarships just in our automotive program. This competition we're in has scholarships, and the competitions that we go to, everybody offers scholarships
Very
for our
good.
students, and they can use them at tech schools, at trade schools. They can use them for college too. So
Nice.
Very nice.
Yep. So, do you guys have anything to do with the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo? I know that they have a mechanical ag thing competition out there at the rodeo once a year, and it's always a well-attended event.
no, we don't do the Houston Rodeo, although our ag team at Pine Cane High School does Houston Rodeo. So they have a mechanical ag program there too.
Yeah, yeah. Well, so at least you can wave across the fence
There you go.
Yes, absolutely.
and support your fellow mechanics out there. Well, it's
So what
great.
kind of cars do you guys drive?
I drive a 2017 Chevy Silverado, which is an excellent truck. I love it.
I drive a 2021 WRX. I drive a 2020 Chevy Silverado that came from Parkway Chevy.
And I drive
Nice.
a 2009 Honda Civic.
Very good.
Okay. Got a couple of little cars in there, a little hot rod there, the WRX.
Yes.
Very good. Well, I happen
All
to
right,
drive a
gentlemen.
truck too.
Well, thank you very much for joining us today, and congratulations on your first place win, sponsored by Parkway Chevrolet. And thanks to them for doing that for all of us, because one way or the other, you, sir, sirs, are going to be our ticket
Future.
out off the back of a wrecker sometime down the road, I'm sure.
Sad but true.
Yeah.
Or
unfortunately.
become a record driver. There you go.
Nothing wrong with that either. All right, gentlemen, thank you very much. It's great to talk to you. Appreciate
Good luck to
spending
you.
time with
Right,
us.
thank you. Thank you for having us on.
Thank you very much. That's the Klein Cane High School and Parkway Chevrolet
Oh, is it?
gentlemen,
That's good.
HADA student tech competition presented by Ally. All right. Well, very nice. It's always good to see that there's some hope for all of us.
The youngsters,
Yeah.
youngsters carrying us
Well,
along.
like they got some of them going to be hands-on, and some of them, one of them is going to be an engineer, so he'll be telling everybody how to do things.
or inventing things.
Exactly.
Or showing his girlfriend that he is a good listener.
Mm-hmm.
One or the other. So just ahead.
What'd you say?
A review of the Infiniti QX60 plus Jeff's Motor Minute when the N-Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues right after this.
The Tailpipes and Tacos Christmas Edition 2025 happens Saturday, December 13th from 8 to 11 a.m. and you'll want to be a part of it. Tailpipes and Tacos is the cruise-in everyone wants to attend, and the Christmas edition is extra special. Donate an unwrapped new toy and help yourself to a free Lupi Tortilla breakfast taco. There'll be adult beverages available for purchase too. And don't forget your ride. Just cruise in and you're automatically registered to compete for one of 3 famous Chili Pepper trophies: Best Hot Rod, Best Classic, and Best Modern Classic. Tailpipes and Tacos Christmas Edition will be held Saturday, December 13th, 8 to 11 a.m. at the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex, located at 703 West Grand Parkway, just south of the Katy Freeway in Katy. Oh, and don't forget to bring the kids. There'll be special trophies and goodie bags for them too. It's the Tailpipes and Tacos Christmas Edition 25, Saturday, December 13th, 8 to 11 a.m. at the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex at 703 West Grand Parkway in Katy. Bring a toy, get a free breakfast taco, and enjoy the camaraderie. In-Wheel Time will be there too. Apple or Android, N-Wheel Time podcast can be found everywhere, on the stream and through downloads. Whether you're on the road or at home and jonesing for a different kind of car talk show, give N-Wheel Time a try. Honest new car reviews, fun, informative interviews with real car people, weekly automotive news, features like Jeff's Car Culture and Mike's Driving Destinations, all on N-Wheel Time. Check us out on SiriusXM Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or while you're shopping on Amazon, through Amazon Music. NWheelTime.com has a list, and we know you love lists.
Car Talk Show. We invite you to join us for the live In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show every Saturday, 10 to noon Central Time on InWheelTime.com, YouTube, and Facebook. And check us out. We invite you to do that. It's all for free. And don't forget, 30-minute podcasts of our shows can be had from your favorite podcast store. Next week, the Gulf Coast Auto Shield Car Social Remote broadcast right here live 10 to noon. And if you're in the Houston area, we invite you to stop by, bring your ride. I know everybody likes to get out on a Saturday morning. Well, this is a perfect opportunity. You don't have to stay long. Stop in, do a drive-through.
Make a donation, get a taco, have a
No, we're talking about the car social.
oh,
Get a donut.
you can have a taco when you leave.
Right down the
taco.
street.
Serving
No, you
tacos?
go to a taco place and get a taco.
Right down the
He's
street.
going to try to talk.
I have Lupe on the mind. Okay,
Okay, well, thank
Sorry.
you, Jeffrey.
get a taco at Lupe.
My daughter works in the mental health field. And
start
here, and I'll give you her phone number, direct line. Time now for this hour's car review. I had a chance to drive the 2025 Infiniti QX60. Final assembly location, Smyrna, Tennessee, Smyrna. Available trim levels, Pure, Lux, Sport, and Autograph. I had the Sport all-wheel drive, Part 2. It said PT2. I don't know what that means. They didn't explain it.
I guess not.
Okay. Size class, I would consider this a mid-size. It is a 3-row, and it's tight in the back seat. So keep that in mind if that's what you're looking for. It's available for purchase. This is a Pathfinder-based SUV. Seats including the driver, 6. And that includes, obviously, the 3rd row. Exterior changes from last model year. Well, it was all new in 2022, but it has been refreshed for the 2026 model year, and I think you might like it. I think it's a little bit sharper dressed, if you will. Sharp, sophisticated looking grille, nicely sculpted sides. The hatch fits the upscale overall, but it's unremarkable. It looks like all of the other SUVs out there, which is kind of a bit disappointing. Black wheel well openings, which seems to be the trend these days, and I'm not exactly sure why, but okay, if you don't like to have your car fully painted, then that's the way to go. What I liked about it, the conservative styling, but with a modern Infiniti flair. What could use improvement? Make it a little bit more unique in the back, especially. Interior highlights, upscale styling and surfaces, comfy seating. Front seats have built-in headrest speakers. It's not the first company to do that, but it certainly is unique, and it works really well. You don't have to turn the volume up on the overall in the car system. You just turn it up just a little bit, and you got plenty of juice right there at your ears.
There you
go. Infotainment system is easy to use. Phone chargers, not complicated. Just throw the phone in there. Cargo trunk room, well, it's small with the third row up back there. I will tell you that. What I liked about it, the two-tone surfaces throughout the interior. What could use improvement? Maybe perhaps better use of the instrumentation space in front of the driver. It was a little confusing to me. I didn't know why that they used up all that for such little information, but that's just me. Engine, 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder with 268 horsepower and 286 pound-feet of torque through a 9-speed automatic transmission. Tow rating, 3 tons. It's a lot for that little bitty motor. 22 miles per gallon city, 27 on the highway for a combined of 24. I got 24.2 miles per gallon over 426 miles. What I liked about it, the 3-ton tow rating. I didn't really realize that until I drilled down into my research on the car. And I'm going, wow, 6,000 pound tow rating? Pretty incredible. What could use improvement? At times there is a significant turbo lag, and it seems like a little bit of a disconnect between the engine and the 9-speed automatic transmission. I'm sure that that'll be something that won't be a significant factor for everybody, but it was noticeable for me. Ride and handling, overall ride quality is superb. What could use improvement? I just put a big question mark because I really don't know when it comes to ride and handling. It is a pretty sweet ride. Okay, here's the pricing. Base trim price, $61,700. Oh, price is tested $65,100. Base model price, $51,590. As far as competitors, the Acura MDX is one. It starts at $51,800. Now remember, the base model price on this particular vehicle is $51,590. Acura MDX base price is $51,800, almost identical. Genesis GV80, $57,700. And the Lincoln Aviator for $56,910. And that's my review of this week's Car of the Week, the 25 Infiniti QX60. Next week, we're going to review the 2026 Subaru Forester.
Oh, yeah.
That's
I sat in that one.
Yes, you did. Yeah. Flat 4, horizontally opposed, turbocharged engine, and a full-time all-wheel drive system. This particular model is very wilderness looking, because I think that
off-roady,
off-roady looking. But it runs so well on the street, you don't have to take it anywhere other than the street. But you're going to pay for the ability to go off-road if that's what you want to do. A lot of families choose these to go camping on the weekend.
You see a lot of the Subarus. I had a sister-in-law own one for a long time. I don't see the wilderness or the off-road.
Well, because the wilderness is a new package.
Right, but even so, even a Subaru that's dedicated to go off-road.
There you go.
Sort of like the Lilienthal's, they modify some of their vehicles to do that.
Right. This one doesn't need that. It comes with it. Yeah. So that's going to be next week. We'll review that.
Very good.
I had a good time with that. All right. I did want to bring up a story that I saw on Automotive News. Berlin was the dateline on it. Chancellor Friedrich Merz.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Wasn't there
Merz. Merz or Merz?
Merz, M-E-R-Z.
Oh, I think.
But I thought, well, wait a minute. Isn't that one of the 3 wise men, or allegedly, that brought the frankincense and myrrhs? Oh, maybe not. Chancellor Friedrich Merz of Germany has sent a letter to the European Commission urging it to keep technological options open for the automotive industry beyond the bloc's planned 2035 phase-out of new combustion engine cars. What? Quote, this is above all about achieving good compatibility between competitiveness and the demands we place of climate protection. think they mean to say on climate
Yeah.
protection, but it says of here.
Oh,
MERS
from
told a news conference on November 28th to discuss this week's meeting of the German government coalition leaders. The European Commission on December 10th is expected to release a package of proposals to aid the auto sector, which is struggling with an uneven adoption of battery electric vehicles, U.S. tariffs, and stronger competition from China. The package is expected to address the emissions roadmap for 2030 to 2035. And you're thinking, that's a long way away. No, it's not. Automakers won a reprieve on 2025 CO2 targets earlier this year when the EU agreed to average emissions over the 25 to 27 period. It digs a little deep into the automotive industry, but they have a lot of challenges going on, not only there, but also here in the United States and in Canada. The tariff thing has really kind of upset the apple cart, but let's bring it all back. Kind of like I said last week, hey, if you're going to have a car that's going to compete in the electric market, then it's going to have to compete with the combustion engine market, whether it be a plug-in EV or
Take
whatever.
that business, yeah.
Yeah. So let's be fair about it all. That's my take on it.
Yeah.
Do you agree or not agree?
Yeah, that'd be fine. Yeah, I agree.
You don't even know what I
What were you
said.
saying? What?
Exactly. I kind of got that feeling
When
of
you
going, he
said it
doesn't
was
know
from-
what I'm talking
When it
about.
was from Germany, I went, okay, I'm done.
Well, there are a lot of people here in the United States that buy German vehicles.
I know that. Yeah.
So they're trying to put it all on a fair level
field,
playing
exactly.
field. But
Everybody gets a trophy.
what is that?
I don't know.
When I was raising my children, we didn't play that game.
No.
We know. And that was parents after us, I think, that little
we try
Johnny
not to let them
little Johnny
win.
get a trophy. No, because he sucks. How's that?
Sorry, if we got a second. When Kylie played soccer growing up, his little kid, 10 years old or whatever, we go out to the soccer games to watch the kids play.
Yeah.
There was no score. Couldn't keep score. There's no scoreboard. And everybody, okay, come on, Johnny, come on, Sally, go out there play. I would walk up to the field that they're playing, and on the way, I would pick up little acorns. About 10, 12 acorns. And I put them down by my feet. And so that team scored. I would move an acorn over to that side.
Yeah.
And an acorn over that side. And pretty soon the kids would come up. How many acorns we got? How many acorns we got? We're not supposed to keep score. So you got 3 acorns.
They know. They know.
You're going to have to leave the field.
I know I got to leave the field. So I used to collect acorns and keep score with acorns.
I would have collected rocks. So at the end of the day, the ones that didn't do well, you throw rocks at them.
No. Now this way, when you're done, the squirrels eat them. So you kind of reinvest in nature.
Yeah. That's what you want to call it.
Yep.
All righty then. Let's take a break, shall we?
Okay.
Okay. If you'd like to get in touch with us, send us an email. The address here is info@inwheeltime.com. We will be back right after this quick break, Mr. Mars.
Who doesn't like a social event? How about one that centers around your love for all things automotive? Another Gulf Coast Auto Shield Car Social is back. Saturday, December 6th, 9 to noon at 11275 South Sam Houston Parkway, just south of the Southwest Freeway. It's a morning packed with incredible cars, some of the finest rides in town, from classics to modern exotics. Here's your chance to talk to fellow car lovers. Grab a coffee and check out how Gulf Coast Auto Shield keeps these rides looking perfect. Meet the team. Take a look around the shop to see firsthand how Gulf Coast Auto Shield gets the most of the look you're trying to create. In Wheel Time will be there with their live car talk show. You might just be one of the guests. Don't miss this free, fun, and fast-paced car gathering of fellow car lovers and their rides. Saturday, December 6th at Gulf Coast Auto Shield, 11275 South Sam Houston Parkway. Bring your car, bring your friends, and bring your love for all things automotive. We'll see you then. The award-winning In Wheel Time Car Talk Show now reaches 5.3 million folks each year. Check us out on InWheelTime.com, YouTube, Facebook, and podcasts available from your favorite go-to source, including our live broadcast every Saturday, 10 to noon Central Time. The In Wheel Time Car Talk Show has informative automotive guest interviews, new car reviews, along with popular features including driving destinations, Jeff's Car Culture, latest car news, cruise-ins, and racing dates. It's all on InWheelTime.com. Join us.
This is your place for all things automotive, the award-winning In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Just ahead, Sheila Holtz has a preview of the. I keep looking for Stan out of the corner of my eye.
Well, he's
find
there.
out.
He's there.
Oh, he's there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't think that he'd be out of bed at this point of the morning, but
Well, it's California, too.
well, I
Well,
know.
he's not moving much, so maybe he's still asleep.
He's horizontal.
God. Preview of the Tailpipes and Tacos Kids Car Show at the upcoming Christmas event, December 13th. The event, Tailpipes and Tacos, out at the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex out in Katy. Mars has This Week in Auto History. Jeff has the racing calendar. I'll get you caught up on the stories making automotive news headlines. Howdy, along with Mike, out of this world, Mars. We always need more Jeff Zekin, Chief Engineer David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. So glad that you could join us. Let's go out to the left coast right now and talk to, who is it? Oh my God, it's both of them. And it's 9:30 on the left coast, and they're both dressed. I don't know whether they're coherent at this point, but let's check and see. Stan, Sheila, it's good to see you guys. How are you?
It looks like he's propped up.
Stanton, is everything okay? No pants. Well, you know,
Neither do we.
yeah, we're all just sitting around half naked over here.
Yeah.
Sheila, are you okay with all of this?
Yeah, why?
Still waiting for hair and makeup.
Well, we just wanted to make sure. We didn't want to embarrass anybody.
I'm fine. Can you
Okay,
hear
good.
us?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
There's a slight delay, but you know, with the cup and string method that we use here at the In Wheel Time show, is just a bit of a delay. So pardon me, but you look fabulous this morning. Sheila reached out to me yesterday and said, "Do I have to get dressed? I mean, this is going to be video." Well, it doesn't have to be, but yeah, let's just go the video route and see that they're alive and well out there on the left coast. What are y'all doing?
Well, we came out here to spend Thanksgiving with Stan's family. Can you hear us?
Good.
Hear us?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're fine.
We're here. You're
Oh,
just fine.
yeah.
So I assume that
fine,
everything
family.
is all fine, well, and good out there.
Over.
It says connection.
Yes. Over.
How are
Okay.
Mars-
things out there?
Mr.
We had
Mars,
a
I think that they're having trouble.
Yeah, we had a notice at the top that said connection loss, reconnecting. But we came
Yeah,
out
well-
here to spend Thanksgiving with Stan's sister and her family.
Very good.
And I hope that you all have had a good time out there.
We've had a great time.
It's beautiful. They said we brought Texas weather because it's sun shining, no rain. It's been just gorgeous, like 50s in the morning and 70 by 1 o'clock.
They've had a lot of
Yeah.
rain here too before we came, and it's
Yes.
going to start again tomorrow.
Did you guys go to the NHRA Pomona event?
Did not. We just snuck away to
Okay.
come out here for a few days, and then this coming Monday we start our first Christmas party for all our employees. So we've got to get back.
Oh,
So it was a quick trip.
I got you. So the reason that we tapped on your shoulder and asked you to join us this morning, because, we got Tailpipes and Tacos coming up in a couple of weeks out there at the Lupi and Katy. And there's a new little twist to the show this year, and you're going to have a kids car show. So give us a little preview of that. How does that work? Who's invited? And what can we expect?
Well, as you know, my son Chase had his first child. And so, we have a one-year-old little grandson running around, and we have lots of grandkids. Dan's got 5, 6, 7. We have a lot. But the newest one, it's okay. But the newest one is 1 year old, and he loves cars because Chase and his wife, they race, and of course, so Stan and I. And I thought, why not? Why not get kids involved so the grandpas could bring their grandsons or daughters out and teach them about cars and teach them how to respect cars. And, all kids love to touch things. But I think in the car world, we always brought Chase up where you didn't stop touching me. Like you don't touch cars. You can look and they're pretty, but just don't touch them. And but I wanted this to be a fun little experience, and I don't know if we'll do it every time, but maybe just at like certain times, like Easter and Christmas, when it's a a big kid event. And but I mainly just wanted to, I guess, make the kids aware that hey, this is just not like your dad or grandpa's car show, be a kids car show too. And we'll have a little area marked off so the kids can bring their, whether it's a classic like vintage pedal car, or if it's one of the remote control cars that parents have now where they can like drive their kids around. But we will have a spot marked off to kind of contain the kids so they're not out there where the rest of the cars are. They're not scratching anybody else's car. They're not in the way of traffic. So we really want to make it safe for the kids. But at the same time, we just want them to have a really good, fun time, and just to make everybody aware that it's not an old person's car show. It's a young kids car show.
Yes. Stan didn't hear that, did he? No.
He's looking around. Where did that come from?
Yeah.
Where am I?
Yeah. So this is an open cruise-in that takes place from 8 to 11 in 2 weeks on the 13th, Saturday the 13th. And everybody's invited to join. And let's not forget about the Chili Pepper trophies. There are several categories. And I think that Mr. Mars is going to talk to you guys about giving away some Houston Automobile Dealers Association Houston Car Show. I'm sorry?
Okay.
I think it's your connection over there, Mr. Mars. Okay, thank you. So I don't know what you heard, but I was talking about some tickets that we have set aside for you guys to the Houston Automotive Show. That's at the end of January to give away. However you guys want to give them away as, a package of tickets to, the winners or just the kids, parents, or however you guys want to do it. And Mr. Mars will set that up. And so we've got that to look forward to and bring to you guys for something a little bit different to go along with the kids' car show.
Yeah, that'll be great. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Especially people coming to the car show, they're going to love going to an automotive show. Mm-hmm. And you said that's the end of January?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Houston Auto Show at the end of January out at NRG Center.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we're looking forward to that. And as usual, we're going to have our breakfast tacos and going to have, I assume, adult beverages, the usual fare that you have out there at that wonderful event that we love so much.
He's all excited about that.
I am, especially those Bloody Marys. And I don't know what the deal is with those Bloody Marys.
Well, because Sheila makes them. That's
it. Exactly. What were you going to say, Stan?
Did they have the Autorama this year?
Yes, that
going on right now.
Yeah, this weekend going on there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're not participating in that. We've decided that we've done it for quite a number of years, and we wish them the best. And that does go on this year, and we're in the throes of it right now. Today and tomorrow is the Autorama. You would have made it. You've been to Autoramas before.
Yes, I just didn't think they were still doing it. A rumor that they were going to quit doing it, and apparently that's not accurate.
Well,
at least not for this year.
They had some changes in management on it, and kind of sparred some of those rumors out.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly. Well, we apologize for the glitch in the audio and video for you guys, but we wanted to have you on and talk about the upcoming Tailpipes and Tacos with the children's car show that's going to be part of the adult cruise-in as well. And again, the hours for that are going to be 8 to 11 a.m. in 2 weeks on Saturday.
What are the gas prices like out there?
$5.
Really?
$5. Yeah. Leslie paid $2.99 yesterday.
Oh,
yeah.
I paid $2.42 on 242.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
242 when we left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. She was bragging to me at $2.99. I'm going, I didn't know all that great.
She's using racing fuel.
Oh, racing fuel. I see. That's
Diesel.
what it is. Yeah. In her Volkswagen Tiguan. Yeah. Well, so y'all are headed back when? Tomorrow?
Today.
Today. Okay.
Yeah, as soon as we get through this interview, we'll be headed back to the airport to get back and start decorating for Christmas at the restaurant.
very good.
But I also wanted to throw in there that at the kids' little car show, we're going to have goodie bags for the kids, and we'll have some trophies for the kids. So kind of just
And don't forget to bring an unwrapped toy. We're going to do the Toys for Tots thing, and free tacos
Yes.
for everybody that
Bring the toy.
participates. And it's going to be a fun time, as it always is, and we look forward to going.
And
Now, the-
people can also donate cash too. If they want to donate something monetarily, they can do that as well.
Just don't give the cash to Stan.
Yes.
Sheila, on the cars that the kids can bring, I mean, basically it's any of the kids' cars, not just the little antique pedal cars, right?
Yeah. Like my grandson just got a remote controlled car that the kid sits in, and the parents control it with the remote control, and it's like one of those electric cars that you can drive around the
And
parking
it's
lot.
really custom. Chase.
Chase did a
knocked it
really
out of the park.
yeah.
Really custom.
He's probably going to debut it at the car show, but it's really cool. He had to do something so Ty matched him. So,
Very
father,
nice.
like son, you'll
Yeah. We can't have plain.
No
I got a new
planes.
toy. And
Do you?
yeah, I got a new Porsche, and Sheila helps me get in and out. So
God. But she doesn't let you keep the keys because she knows as well as I do that you'll wind up losing them.
You got that
I'll
right.
wind up someplace I should be.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's that too. You're captive.
Those days
Well,
are
both
over.
of you, thank you so much. Y'all get on to the airport and come on home. We're waiting on you, and we look forward to seeing you guys in a couple of weeks. And if anything comes up between now and then, give us a call and we'll get it on the air.
All right.
Okay. Thanks so much,
Thank you.
guys.
We love you very
Thank you.
much. Take care.
Appreciate it.
Yep. We'll talk to you again soon. All right. Just ahead, Jeff has the racing calendar. Mars has This Week in Auto History. And I'll bring you another story from Auto News Headlines World. The In Wheel Time Car Talk Show is back after this.
The Tailpipes and Tacos Christmas Edition 2025 happens Saturday, December 13th from 8 to 11 a.m. and you'll want to be a part of it. Tailpipes and Tacos is the cruise-in everyone wants to attend, and the Christmas edition is extra special. Donate an unwrapped new toy and help yourself to a free Loopy Tortilla breakfast taco. There'll be adult beverages available for purchase too. And don't forget your ride. Just cruise in and you're automatically registered to compete for one of 3 famous Chili Pepper trophies: Best Hot Rod, Best Classic, and Best Modern Classic. Tailpipes and Tacos Christmas Edition will be held Saturday, December 13th, 8 to 11 a.m. at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex, located at 703 West Grand Parkway, just south of the Katy Freeway in Katy. Oh, and don't forget to bring the kids. There'll be special trophies and goodie bags for them too. It's the Tailpipes and Tacos Christmas Edition 25, Saturday, December 13th, 8 to 11 a.m. at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex at 703 West Grand Parkway in Katy. Bring a toy, get a free breakfast taco, and enjoy the camaraderie. In Real Time will be there too. Apple or Android, In Wheel Time podcast can be found everywhere, on the stream and through downloads. Whether you're on the road or at home and jonesing for a different kind of car talk show, give In Wheel Time a try. Honest new car reviews, fun, informative interviews with real car people, weekly automotive news, features like Jeff's Car Culture and Mike's Driving Destinations, all on In Wheel Time. Check us out on SiriusXM Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or while you're shopping on Amazon, through Amazon Music. InWheelTime.com has a list, and we know you love lists.
On the naughty list.
I'm making my Christmas list today. I told Kathy that. I'm making my list. All the kids going to get copies of it in triplicate, all that. I got like 2 things on it.
2 things. Well, my thing is that, hey, Dad, what do you want for Christmas? Nothing. Just you in my life. That's all I want.
Yeah. I did for my birthday. I asked the kids. I said, I don't want a gift. I need time. I need you to help me with a project around the house one time, and they did. Jason came by and did some things for me and helped me out with some stuff, and Laura did the same thing. So
You didn't ask me.
Well, I didn't.
Just checking.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we
Next
don't
time.
live that far apart.
I know.
All right. Well,
Like we're
you know,
married anyway.
it's always an open
I want a
invitation.
divorce.
anytime. From me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
At least separation.
okay. All right. Hey, In Wheel Time invites you to join us for our live broadcast every Saturday, 10 to noon Central on InWheelTime.com, Facebook, and YouTube. And we hope you'll check us out. If you miss us, you'll be able to connect with us through a podcast from your favorite podcast channel. All right. Time now for the racing calendar. And Jeffrey has that.
Are we sponsored?
Well, we are, but they're not running. So
Okay.
sponsored by Texas Muscle
Yeah,
Car
give
Club
them a
Challenge.
last shot. But there's really nothing going on anyways in racing. You got one more race after this weekend.
You don't have the turkey trot somewhere?
No, the Turkey Trot Thanksgiving's over. So the Qatar Grand Prix of Formula One is Sunday the 30th, and it is in Circuit Doha. It's a
Doha, yes.
It's a 57 lapper. The track looks like a W with a lot of extra stuff on it. So go out there, and it doesn't say what channel it's on. I think it's running early in the morning. I know Jason's got it all plugged in for his watchability. So, and then you got one more after that. It's the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix after that, which is the 7th. So they're wrapping up. Other than that, you've got all kinds of things. You got ice racing going on up in the Great Lakes area, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Where they put the sailboats, the three ski boats with the sails, all that. Ice fishing's going on. And I was going to do a segment on ice fishing and the thickness of the ice before you go out and don't lose cars and all that stuff. But those people know what they're doing. We don't, but they do.
Yeah. No, I don't. And I really don't have a big desire to do that.
Well, I've gone ice fishing when I was younger.
Did you freeze to death?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's why I don't like the cold now.
Yeah. No, all I can think of is, some of these new ice houses, the fishing houses.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they got floors in them.
They've got vehicles like a big, like not a semi truck, but an SUV or a motorhome, like a Winnebago, smaller version. And they got holes in the floor where they got doors. You just drive up on the ice drop, and you're inside drinking your hot toddy and your shorts and T-shirt and all that. Ice fishing for the shark or whatever.
No, but that's not the nature of ice fishing. Ice fishing
get out there.
You have the shanty, and you drill a hole in the ice,
yeah.
and then you drop the line down there, and every once in a while a fish would swim by the hole and miss the bait altogether. Anyway.
Okay.
All right.
This is a car talk show.
It is car talk show. All right. Mr. Mars has this week auto history.
Oh, I better cue him up.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, I do. Found lots of things to talk about this week, but there's a few of them that I thought were particularly interesting, such as in 1915, Packard revealed its twin six engine. Now, they introduced this revolutionary twin six engine as the first production V12 in American automotive history. They actually did it in two generations. First generation was a 424.2 cubic inch engine, 60-degree V12, had 88 horsepower on it. Now, it had aluminum pistons, had a dual ignition system, and they produced this engine until 1923, and it was actually considered part of the brand. It was a twin six brand of the vehicles that they were producing at the time. But the second generation that I wanted to mention started in 1932. It was also a V12, but it was 445 cubic inch with 160 horsepower, but it was a 67-degree V angle. And included hydraulic lifters at this time and would do over 85 miles an hour. And an interesting note on that one is that there's a modern company, an existing company today, called the Packard Twin Six that exists, and they specialize in researching, manufacturing, and restoring parts for these classic cars. Now, in 1909, Ford sells its first Model T in Britain. Now, the car, whenever it went across there, arrived as fully built. Everything was done in America, and it was sent across so they could actually ramp up their production over there. And the British people found it just like the Americans did. It was low cost, it was easy to maintain, and they started selling them quite a bit. And it part of what got Ford into the international automotive mass production part of the business. Now, in 1947, the only fully functional Tucker 48 prototype is completed, and it was called the Tin Goose. And it was used for promotions and testing before they actually began the production. Now, the engine was the 589 cubic inch horizontal opposed six-cylinder engine in the prototype, which later became their flat six once they got into production. The transmission was a direct drive torque converters, so there was no reverse gear at the time they actually launched and took this thing out on the road. And eventually that became part of the modified Cord 4-speed manual transmission that the cars became famous for. However, the front bumpers were painted wood bumpers because they didn't have time to get the chrome bumpers finished and get them onto the car before they actually took it out on the road for marketing purposes.
Wow.
And the doors, they were standard front hinge doors on this prototype, but whenever they got into production, that's when they put in the rear hinge suicide doors. Now, this also included the famous Cyclops eye that had right in the center of the hood that turned with the steering wheel. It had a padded dashboard, had a popped out safety windshield, a lot of features that were very innovative for that particular car. Now, the original 1947 Tucker 48 prototype is on permanent display at the William Swaggart Automobile Museum in Huntington, Pennsylvania. They only built 51 of these cars. 47 of them survived, and they've documented where the other 4 were disassembled, parted out, destroyed, and all that stuff. It's a very interesting car in automotive history. 1966, Lotus unveils the Europa. Now, this was very unconventional design at the time, helped popularize mid-engine road cars, and expanded the Lotus influence from racing to production sports cars. 1973, U.S. launched mandatory fuel economy standards. Now, this is important because this was part of the fuel shortage that was going on, the gas shortage during the oil crisis, and they pushed the manufacturers to reduce oil consumption or fuel consumption across their fleets. They started downsizing, they started using lighter materials and trying to build more efficient engines. Now, this reshaped all the design priorities that were coming along at the time because it's what killed the muscle cars. And that accelerated their innovation and permanently changed how they approached efficiency. Now, what this did really and truly is set the foundation for modern future hybrid and electrical vehicle development, mandated, both real and implied, to get us to where we are today. Finally, in 1980, GM announces the Saturn project. This is whenever they envision an all-new small car division to battle Japanese competition. It came out a decade later with polymer body panels, had a no-haggle sales model when you went to the dealership, and it was one of their most ambitious restructurings that they did. But even with factory subsidies to make this car sell, it was discontinued in 2009 to the public.
Not
2010, it was discontinued to everybody.
That's good.
This week in automotive history.
They should have kept that discontinued from the day that they put it on a piece of paper.
Well, polymer products. You talk about plastic doors.
That's what it was.
The whole
It was plastic.
car was plastic.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Thought that we would do a shortened version. It might not be so short. Hemmings Sold Cars Roundup.
Okay.
Now, if Jeff Heitzman is watching, we invite him to join us now. I did want to say this about my dear friend George Skelton, that I've known since grade school.
Yep.
He had a kidney removed this week, and he's in recovery now, and hopefully that all of that works out.
Mm-hmm.
He texted me. We exchanged texts, and he said that he's not in a lot of pain. It's just going to take a while. He's very weak.
Yeah.
But hopefully
it's a big process.
Yeah, it is. So everybody is invited to join in on this. It is a deal where we name the price. I give you the name of the car, and you tell us how much it's sold for on Hemmings Sold Car Roundup. First up,
we guess the price because we don't know the price.
No, that's true. You don't know the price, but you're going to know the price. But you're going to guess the price. And our first car up is going to be a 1971 AMC Javelin. And I looked at that and I thought, my God, man, that looks like the real thing.
Yeah, it is.
Well, let me say this. It's not the real thing.
Okay.
But it has real thing parts on it. It has a detuned 304 cubic inch engine in it, de-stroked from 360. That was the original Mark Donahue car back in the day.
He won big in that.
It currently has 585 horsepower.
Okay, I'm going to say $60,000.
60,000. Okay. Do we have anybody else that wants to
I win.
Jump in?
Jeff Heisman says 25,000.
Okay. Well, the sold car price of this, it is a replica of the Donahue Penske race car. Okay. And I mean, a real honest to God, if you look at the suspension, all of that, somebody has gone to great detail and to try to replicate all of the stuff that was on the original race car. It sold for $99,790.
Well, Jeff and I are going to put our money together.
Yeah. You buy a couple of wheels off of it.
Yeah. Next up is a 1977 Chevrolet Corvette. Now, why do you even bring that up, Don Armstrong? Well, I actually had a 77 L82 Corvette, and This one here is very similar. Mine was dark blue, and I did not have the very expensive upscale wheels that this one came with.
Oh well, that's gonna.
I know.
Change
I
everything
had the
there.
beauty rings because I like the beauty rings. Anyway, so what do you think that this 77 Chevy Corvette sold?
$16,000.
And does Jeff Heitzman
He
chime
says
in?
31.
31.
The 77 Chevrolet Corvette that you could have owned sold for $14,175.
Well, I was including
It has
TTNO.
no horsepower, I'm telling you.
I included TTNO.
Okay. Next up is going to be a 1957. Can you make that change? 1957 Chevy Bel Air.
Okay, that's what it is.
Okay, and it looks pretty good, I think.
I'm gonna go $12,000. I don't know. I don't know much about that particular one, but I'll go 12.
Well, it's pretty nice looking car. It's got aftermarket wheels on it.
Jeff says 17.
17. What do you say?
12.
12. 48.3.
Okay. Yeah, I'm way off.
Losers.
On that. I'm not my.
Well, the two-door hardtops they're still drawing a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dwindling in availability. 19. This is for you because I know you and
I like it already.
Uh-huh. The 1974 Buick.
Yeah.
LeSabre.
Oh man.
And I believe that it's a convertible.
Yes, looks like a rag top.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go.
It's brown or maroon, whatever you want to call it.
It's called cool. It's a cool color.
Okay.
It's called burgundy.
Burgundy.
Is it called burgundy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
You
gonna go
see the
15
difference.
grand.
See the difference in the color in his and mine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine looks brown. His looks burgundy.
I'm gonna go 15.
Actually, I read the description.
Jeff says 23.
It sold for $22,050.
good.
Jeff, you'd look really
You
good
want
in
it,
this,
you
my
would.
friend.
Yeah, it would.
Pick me up. We'll go for a taco.
He just needs somebody to sit beside him to hold his hat on.
Well, that would be
Hold his
with
hat
the
on.
two Jeffs. Next up, the 1963 Chevrolet Custom 10. This is a 63 model, clearly a resto mod of some sort. So what do you think that went for?
22.
22. What does Mr. Heitzman say?
He's working on it.
Is he? You can see him typing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think that I know I was surprised at the price that this went for. And does Jeff climb? Is he
No,
climbed in yet?
Not yet. Oh, here he goes. It says 9.
$30,975.
It's not on our game today.
All right. In wheel time. We're going to wrap it up right after a quick break here on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Stay with us.
Who doesn't like a social event? How about one that centers around your love for all things automotive? Another Gulf Coast Auto Shield Car Social is back. Saturday, December 6th, 9 to noon at 11275 South Sam Houston Parkway, just south of the Southwest Freeway. It's a morning packed with incredible cars, some of the finest rides in town, from classics to modern exotics. Here's your chance to talk to fellow car lovers. Grab a coffee and check out how Gulf Coast Auto Shield keeps these rides looking perfect. Meet the team. Take a look around the shop to see firsthand how Gulf Coast Auto Shield gets the most of the look you're trying to create. In Wheel Time will be there with their live car talk show. You might just be one of the guests. Don't miss this free, fun, and fast-paced car gathering of fellow car lovers and their rides. Saturday, December 6th at Gulf Coast Auto Shield, 11275 South Sam Houston Parkway. Bring your car, bring your friends, and bring your love for all things automotive. We'll see you then. The award-winning In Wheel Time Car Talk Show now reaches 5.3 million folks each year. Check us out on InWheelTime.com, YouTube, Facebook, and podcasts available from your favorite go-to source, including our live broadcast every Saturday, 10 to noon Central Time. The In Wheel Time Car Talk Show has informative automotive guest interviews, new car reviews, along with popular features including driving destinations, Jeff's car culture, latest car news, cruise-ins, and racing dates. It's all on InWheelTime.com. Join us.
Well, that's it for this week's In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Be sure and check us out on our website, inwheeltime.com. We're always looking for new, informative, and great automotive things to bring to our global audience. If you have an idea, event, road trip, or tall tale you'd like to have us feature, let us know. Our email address is info@inwheeltime.com. Or you can call Mars directly. His number is located on the website. 3 a.m. I think is a good time. Hey, when you're looking for award-winning car talk, you can find the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show 24/7 on the In Wheel Time app and website. Grab a podcast from your favorite podcast store. We video stream our live show every Saturday, 10 to noon on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. The In Wheel Time video technical director is we need more Jeff Zekin, the booking agent, video editor, and Groveler.
There you go. You got it in.
Out of this world, Mars, and Chief Engineer David Ainsley.
Next
and
week,
Don
David.
Armstrong. Thanks to our weekly show contributors, George Skelton and Jeff Heitzman. You're invited to join us at Gulf Coast Auto Shield December 6th and Tailpipes and Tacos at the Luby Tortilla in Katy on December 13th.
Very exciting.
For our live broadcast. Check out our posts on InWheelTime.com, Facebook, and YouTube. Next week, a live show happens 10 to noon right here on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. We'll see you then.